Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Magic. For the Lakers, they'll face a tough battle against a team equally hungry to improve their... We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark.
Here we go.
Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Smart outside, pass to James. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And down it goes. 2 points. Doncic has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yeah, showing off the range there, Banchero continues to look more and more dangerous from deep.
It's James on the wing. Guarded by Banchero. 2 points. That one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Carter finds Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Here's Doncic. He had 25 points in his last game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, "Quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. James against Banchero. To stop the run. And the layup is good by James.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
And they get it back. Black counted from distance. Black's got 9 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Lakers holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
When I look at the Lakers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Laravia subbed in for Reeves. Orlando leading by 9. Batadze, the pass to Richardson, and it's in there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 10.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's De Silva. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Smart passes to Laravia.
Orlando foul call.
Kennard, he's checked in for Smart.
Foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 10.
There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 3 ball. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Basket's good. He's got 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And he gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And so it's the Orlando Magic in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. Been a big part of their success.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake Laravia. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the 4. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Bane with the ball for Orlando. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. That one goes in. Bane's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Kennard. Magic leading by 17. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Out to Hachimura from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Magic lead by 20.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hayes finds Smith. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Here's Batadze. He gets it in there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Lakers trail by 20. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. Sinks it from distance. 13 points in the game.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
From deep, Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. From deep, here's Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. 1:43 left in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 14 points.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Yep, count it.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Pass to Hayes. Now James. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Count it. He's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Doncic. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Orlando moving the ball around. Connects from downtown. He's got 16.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
44. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Thanks for tuning in. We love...
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile... Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
You take a look at...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bane in at the three. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Doncic finds Reeves. It's hauled in by the Magic. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Bane, the pass to Carter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Carter's got his second bucket on the night. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Ayton, a screen on Banchero. James passes to Smart. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Now Doncic, give him 20. Three-pointer off the mark. Right side Carter. It's stolen by James. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. 5th on the list, Desmond Bane.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
The three from Banchero. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
James with the ball, guarded down by Black, and out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic. The Magic have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic outside. It's James on the wing, guarded by Banchero. Shot clock at 6. James, that's good. James has got 6 points.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, it seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Brian, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. From deep, Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Banchero. Outside Bane. The three from Suggs. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Doncic passes to Smart. And here's Reeves. The three is up. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Ayton's got his third basket on the night right there. On the wing, Bane puts up a three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Suggs against Doncic. Over Suggs. Doncic, no good. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Suggs with the bucket.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And Carroll passes to Black from deep. Bane. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Bane against Smart. For three, James. It's rebounded by Banchero. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Shoots from the line, and he drops that one in. Doncic has got 22 points.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Suggs, right side. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Now here's Black. From deep, Bane. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Orlando showing no mercy and just piling. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the 1. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Back to Reeves. That shot is off. Reeves has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Down low. Pass to Howard. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Howard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Takes a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Orlando. And the dunk by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. LaRavia outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Howard. Banked it in off the glass. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's De Silva. Yes, it's good.
They're really working the paint now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's LaRavia. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And the shot goes. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Kicks it out to Wagner from deep. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Howard grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's De Silva. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Stolen by Carter. Driving inside.
Jackson, please. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Magic, Jevon Carter.
The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Shot is good by Reeves.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Richardson for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Desmond Bane.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Isaac for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Crafty move. And the shot falls short that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Isaac finds Carter. Misses the 3. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Smart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
To the right side, Morales passes to Carter. Now here's Richardson. He's covered by Reeves. Fires the 3. Good. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.